Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to carry on with the Spurs beta. I've decided to do 2 saves because I'm on furlough and I've got a little bit of extra time. After the stream, I just felt I'd rushed the game a little bit the other night, so I wanted to start a new one to see what pre-season was like, and I thought, no, I'm going to go back to Spurs. I promise you guys a Spurs the beta, so there'll be 2 beta saves. Tottenham will run for 2. I'm hoping Lazio will run for 3. Tottenham episodes out early afternoon, Lazio episodes out at night, Monday to Thursday, and then one of each on Saturday and Sunday, and a stream on Sunday evening. So very, very busy. Links to my Twitch down below. The streams will be over on Twitch. Let's get into it. Moved on till 18th of December. Things have gone very well. If you are new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, it'd muchly appreciated, as I'm closing on 5,000 subs, which is kind of 50% towards my overall goal that I set myself when I first started, that getting to 10,000 would be an amazing achievement. 5,000 is a really good achievement, but drop a sub in there for me. Like today's video, let's get likes going. It's so important for a new series, a new game, that if you're watching it right now, just click that like button. It'll be muchly appreciated. Patrons, as always, your support, links to that down below. Get in the Discord. If you want FM21, all that is down there below. There is an affiliate code for myself and you get 10% discount. Let's get into it. We've got Gareth Bale firing a little bit as well, so things are looking good. Right, here we are. I think last episode we finished the stream, I think, with a 1-0 win over Liverpool. And since then we've racked up 4 out of 5 wins. Just disappointingly, we've played so well. Yes, we've probably beaten teams that we should have beaten. West Brom, West Ham and Brighton and Everton. But the results are 2 5-1s, a 4-0 and a 2-0. I think are really good results. I think the main shift has been going a little bit more attacking. I'll show you the tweaks that we made to the tactic. Then I had time to sit and think without people pestering me in the stream on Tuesday night, asking me how to get the bloody beta. So I had time to think and look over it, and it seems to have worked. And then just before today's games, Man City and Arsenal, 2 huge games for Tottenham. We've lost at Newcastle, really poor performance. They absolutely dominated the game. It probably could have been worse than 4-2, to be honest. So a little bit of a kick in the balls just before today's games. But hopefully, in all, it has been very, very good. Now, tactic-wise, the main thing we've changed is Gareth Bale. We've moved him inside. Now, I think, his pace and stuff is on the decline anyway. I did find in the Spurs games, when they've played him out wide, he has struggled to get into it a little bit. So we've gone for Moore out there, just because obviously he's a little bit more athletic than Bale. And also Bale does have an eye for goal. He can shoot from long range, long shots 19, brilliant heading, and his form has been pretty good. So I'm happy with that change. We're going more direct. One thing that I have changed is we've now got, that is normally Regulion or whatever he's called. Yeah, Regulion, he's now on the left-hand side as a complete wing-back on attack. His form, until his suspension, he was suspended last game, 7.36, 1 goal, 4 assists, has been in tremendous form for us. And one thing that I have actually taken off, didn't take it off for the last game, I've got to do it. We're now not crossing the ball early, we're not rushing it as much to get balls in the box. Harry Kane himself is Harry Kane, 5 goals in his last 5 games. We've got a settled midfield of Lo Celso and Sissoko. I would like another midfield. If there's anywhere where I'd like to strengthen in the summer or even possibly in January, which I think would be difficult, is those 2 positions there. I think we need another centre-half and I need another box-to-box midfielder, I think. So the league itself is actually looking good. We're 5 points off City with a game in hand, and just that defeat we had to Newcastle has really kicked us low. There's a couple of teams struggling. Everton have struggled, who we smashed. Arsenal are struggling, who we've got as well today in the derby. Man City, I think both games are at home. They are. Both games are at home, so we've just got a sniff, potentially, of 2 wins today. If we can rack up 2 wins, it'll put us on course for minimum Champions League. That will keep the board happy. Obviously, embarrassingly getting kicked out of the Europa League in the qualifying to a Romanian team at home was not great, but it's probably helped us in the long run for Champions League qualification this year. Burnley are flying. They're in 3rd. You wouldn't have thought they'll be up there come the end of the season, but we are developing a nice little gap. You know, we've got 8 points. 8 points on Chelsea. We've got 10 points on United. 11 points on Arsenal. So we're staying away from the big boys, which is important for Champions League qualification. Right, let's get into today's game. Manchester City. Right, City are lining up with Kyle Walker, Ruben Dias, Laporte, Mendy, Rodri, De Bruyne, Foden, Silva, Sterling and Aguero. So they're literally at full strength. That's probably the strongest City team you could put out. We're going to pump fists. We're going to be encouraging today. I've already taken off the tunnel interviews and stuff. Just they are nice. It's well done, SI, for changing things, but it doesn't take long to them to get boring again. So my assistants, definitely for the full game, will be sent to most, probably if all, press conferences. Right, a quiet start to the game. I am finding this a little bit in the tighter games, even though I am on key highlights when I'm doing content. You'd expect maybe a few more highlights than what we're getting. Right, Doherty, Bale, Kane, lovely touch, Mora, Son, good chance, Lo Celso, oh, that's sneaked under Ederson. 1-0 up, brew time. Best mum, cheers Amy, as we go 1-0 up. Sonny boy, blocked, Lo Celso, Kane, he looked offside to me. If that was VAR getting involved, I don't know if they're doing eye-line, sort of like players in the eye-line of the goalkeeper, but he was pretty close, Harry Kane, to getting that goal ruled off. Right, Sissoko, we've started very well. Ben Davies down the left-hand side. Son, we have got Sissoko 2-0. I was just about to say we've got Regulion on the bench. But I just went Davies again today. He needs a little bit more game time. Also, he's probably better defensively. Well, he is. He is better defensively. But he's managed to get himself forward there. Nice little pass into Sonny. Sonny involved again. Nice tee up for Sissoko. And he has scored his second of the season. His first of the season as well was an absolute thunderbolt from probably about 25-30 yards. Absolutely laid back to him and he smashed it in. Right, a City goner. We're just going to ask for a little focus. While we've just gone 2-0 up, we need to make sure that we stay tight. Davies, Bale. Just popping up all over the place. I think this actually could be a place for Bale in the Tottenham side. I don't know how Jose would feel about having someone as attacking as Gareth Bale. Maybe for the lesser side, he'd maybe go with two sitters. He'd maybe risk playing Gareth Bale in behind Son, and I think they still need someone for the right-hand side, to be honest. I'm not a big lover of Mora. I'm not a big lover of Bergwijn. I think that was a bit of a rushed buy, to be honest. Right, 3-0. What a first half performance. After that quiet opening 23, we've gone ahead and then scored our second and third already. Doherty now steps in. He's not got much ahead of him. He's gone back to Mora. Mora's having a run. He's been tackled. And Aguero links up with Sissoko, has nipped in. That's poor. Where's this game going? Back to Lloris. Play. Good. Alderweireld. Lloris out to Son. Lovely touch from Sonny. Bale. Mora. Cross. Kane's at the near post. Waiting. The easiest goal. Harry Kane will score. Great build-up as again. We are absolutely smashing Manchester City. I think if you're in the beta, if you've got a beta save going and you're a big boy, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, the big European clubs, I would suggest getting Son. He has been tremendous on that left-hand side. We have to give him a little bit of praise, aren't we? Right, let's not concede before half-time here, boys. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's managed to get through with half a tackle there. I think that was maybe from Son, was it? At least he's working out. Gareth Bale has robbed Rodrigo. Oh, Gareth's gone on it. Gareth's gone. He's dead. He's down. He's down. Bless him. That's a big loss. Big loss. It does, though, bring the opportunity for Dele Alli. I'm absolutely gutted for Gareth there. Right. Outstretched arms. Very pleased. Keep it up. They've gone triple change. I love to see that. He's had to do something there to change the to change the context of the game for Manchester City. Something had to change, and he's gone straight in Pep with a 3 substitutes at half-time. But we're going to still keep coming forward. Davies into Son. Oh, that's poor. Jesus. I think we'll look at a couple of changes ourselves as well later on in the game. Doherty's now struggling as well. So that's going to be the second change as Serge Aurier come on. As Harry Kane is in, and Harry Kane has made it 5-0. What were we doing in the Newcastle game? Lo Celso with a lovely pass. I am a big Lo Celso fan. He just needs to stay fit for Spurs. Ticking things over, then he picks out the pass. Lovely touch from Harry Kane on the chest. Turns and hits it with his left foot. We are 5-0 up against Manchester City. Lo Celso is struggling, so we are going to do one. Let's get Ndombele on. He's not played. He's been injured himself for a little bit. And then what we'll do is we're just going to go on cautious. When you go on cautious, it does help the intensity of the press and things like that. It'll just slow us down. We'll probably cover less distances and stuff. Gutted to see Gareth injured though. Gutted. We've had 8 shots, 7 on target. No clear cut. What they says they've had 1 clear cut, but I think that's a harsh. I thought the chances were Sissoko's was obviously a brilliant strike, but Kane's at the near post. They were kind of tap-ins, weren't they? Right, what a performance. 5-0. Outstretched arms. I am very pleased. Right, that makes it interesting now. We are 2 points off City with a game in hand. And it is Arsenal next. Do we have something about Gareth? Right, Doherty is out for the Arsenal game. But we have got Aurier. To be fair to Serge Aurier, he's not the Serge Aurier that he is in real life. He's actually, his attributes are pretty generous, shall we say. Gareth Bale, spin. It was definitely twisted ankle. It looked like a hammy to me, but it's twisted ankle. It's a shame because he's been in decent form. He's going to miss the Christmas run-in. He just wanted to go back to Spain for Christmas. He's going to miss, the whole of January. And we've got City and Arsenal away in January. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Dele Alli, need time to step up, son. I would say we've got Harry Kane to play there, but we that mix of Harry Kane and Vinicius didn't really work, did it, in the stream? Right, let's move on to the Arsenal game. Right, and we're back. Just before Christmas, the London derby, under the light, and we've got a little bit of team news. I think I've had to make 5 changes. Aurier is in for the injured Doherty. Davinson Sanchez probably getting his first Premier League start this season. He is in for Dyer, who's suspended. We've gone Reguilón over Davies on that left-hand side. Hopefully he'll offer us a lot better outlet, even though, to be fair to Davies, he did quite well the last game. Lo Celso and Sissoko staying, and then further changes. Lamela in for Mora. He's just struggling a little bit with fitness. He wasn't on green, so I thought I would leave him out. He didn't have a full heart, whatever the icons are supposed to mean. So I thought I'd leave him out. We've got a busy Christmas period. Dele Alli is in for the injured Gareth Bale, and then we've got Heung-min Son and Harry Kane as well. We're going to thrash arms and go for it. Aurier didn't like my aggressive team talk. And away we go. North London derby, should I say. Arsenal are struggling at the moment. Can we repeat? Oh, son. The quality of performance that we had against Manchester City. So we have gone Lamela on that right-hand side. He's not had much game time. I've also had Højbjerg come to me in the week as well. The issue that we have got is that because we now haven't got European football, the Europa Cup, or the Europa League, should I say, we've not been able to pass that. Is Lamela. He's players like Lamela, Bergwijn, Højbjerg, Winks, Davies, Davinson Sanchez, and not playing as many games as what I'd had hoped, because obviously Europa League, I would have made several changes. Vinicius as well, Dele Alli, all players that need a little bit more game time. But over the Christmas period, we should be able to rotate slightly. We've drawn Mansfield in the FA Cup as well. FA Cup, we need to plough on with that. We need to really give that a push. But at least having Mansfield gives us the opportunity to make big changes, maybe get a few young'uns on the bench as well. Right, we've made a really good first 10 minutes, but without not testing the goalkeeper, but without getting in the lead. That's probably going to be offside. He looked miles offside. It is offside. We'll probably see how far, but it was a good 3 or 4 yards, I think. Yeah, goal disallowed. I think it was a good few yards, wasn't it? I don't know if it'll show us. It is going to show us. Lovely setback. Oh, it was tighter than what I thought, actually. Arsenal defenders were pushing out. So still 0-0, but an encouraging start. Arsenal haven't offered anything of yet. XG of 0.16 for the first half an hour. Lamella. We'll see how bad he is at half time. As Sissoko steps forward and he just hits. I think it was more of the top of the net. I don't know why they need to tell me 3 times that Lamella's struggling. Gonna pump fists and say we'll keep working hard, we'll be fine. How is Lamella doing? He's alright. It's annoying me that it keeps coming. I don't want to put ignore all in case I never get any suggestions ever again for players to come off. Right, we need a little bit more, lads. We've made a really quiet start to the second half. Here we go. Arsenal have got it. Oh, we've won it though. Lo Celso's done really well. Dele Alli's picked it up. Sergio Rey. Oh, that's shit. Lamella is struggling. So we have got Lucas Moura who can come on. Aurier's done well. Lamella. It's going to be his last action. Let's get Moura on. To Sissoko. To Sonny. He's on his right foot. Sissoko now steps forward. To be fair, that was quite a good strike for Sissoko on his left foot. We don't need to worry about. We have got a couple of players that are struggling fitness-wise. So I'll tell you what, we're going to make changes into the midfield just to make sure. We'll get Ndombele on because they're obviously going to do the most running. And we will get Højbjerg on into the last 10. It's not been a great London derby. Can we nick it? Moura's got a tight thigh. So we are going to have to look at really rotating the squad over this sort of like January period. I imagine because it's Christmas, we'll probably have a game on Boxing Day as well. As we're going, I was a little bit worried that was going to turn into a penalty there for a second. Regulion steps forward with it nicely into Son. Dele Alli, here he goes. We need something from you, Dele. You've been quiet. We're going to get that little moment of magic. Good tackle. Regulion's there. Harry Kane! He's done a few of them in the past at White Hart Lane against Arsenal. Scored some cracking headers. That wasn't to be. Another highlight. Oh, that's a terrible throw from Saka. Into Aurier. Clipped it. No, we're going to get that. We'll get that. Højbjerg's into Dele. That's a poor pass though. Oh, Lacazette. Good tackle. Where is this? I can't decide who's this going to be this highlight for. Kane. Into Sonny. Højbjerg. Nice. Dele Alli. Put it out wide. No, slipped it into Dele Alli. It's a good tackle from Chambers. Son. To Højbjerg. Hit it. He has hit it. 88 minutes on the clock and we finally got in front. There's no better feeling than scoring late on to, fingers crossed, win a derby. Let's just go defensive. We've got ourselves top of the table. We are going to be top of the table at Christmas. Outstretched arms. Come and give me a hug, lads. 1-0 to the Tottenham. So there we are. I think, yeah, we are top of the table at Christmas. Minimum expectation was Champions League. Well, what? Not minimum, but that's what the board wanted. And so far, we are delivering that. Game's going to be so much better, isn't it, when the face packs come in? Anyone wants to know, the face packs won't come in until the main game drops. So when we get the main saves going, then we'll get the face packs going. But Tottenham, top of the league, only a point by City, but it is very, very positive. And as I said, getting away from that 5th spot, guaranteeing Champions League football will be good. Next episode will be tomorrow. I'm aiming for early afternoons. I'm aiming for about sort of like 1 o'clock upload times. I'm aiming to get through. I obviously don't want to do Man City and Arsenal again. So we'll probably come back in February. We'll come back in February time. We've got a little bit of money to spend. There's a lot of players that I wanted. To be honest, I don't want to sell. You know, like Joe Rodon. may go out on loan. I may let him go out on loan. But Serge Aurier, I don't want to do whole-scale changes. Danny Rose may go. Sonny's, people are interested in Sonny. Look, we've got a bit of an injury crisis. I think the injuries are OP at the moment as well. So, yeah, it may be a difficult new year. Alright guys, and that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash a like on today's video for me. Muchly appreciated. Back again tomorrow afternoon for another Spurs episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know if you're new to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, drop it in. Be muchly appreciated. Alright guys, take care. See you later.